Okay, lesson 4, module 3, student page 19. Jack has $500 to invest. The bank offers an interest rate of 6%. It's wise to go ahead and convert this to a decimal because that's what we're going to use. Compounded annually. So the first thing we really need to do is write the formula we're going to use for compounding annually. So we know that the formula is future value is present value, and then 1 plus the interest rate. The 1 preserves the present value and adds the interest rate in automatically times the number of years. So for year 1, our present value, and will be throughout, is 500 because this is an explicit formula, not a recursive formula. And then 1 plus 0.06 to the 1 power. This is going to be 500 times 1.06. I'm going to bring up the calculator. So we're looking at 500 times 1.06, and that's going to give us, and it's going to disappear, so hang in there, $530. Year 2 is going to still be the same thing, 500, and then actually we can even make this simpler. We can just say 1.06 squared, because that's what's next. I'm going to go ahead and get the calculator again. So we have 500 times 1.06, and that's our 530, but we have to do this 2 times 1.06. Again, 561.80. Year 3, probably going to be something similar. Only now we know it's going to be 500, and it's going to be 1.06 to the 3rd power. So let's see here. Calculator up. This 561.8 was year 2, so really I ought to be able to just multiply this by 1.06 one more time, and we get 595. Okay, way to do a problem we don't need. 595, but it serves me right. Let me get this back here and get my last little bit. And we got to round. We have 50.50 and 8 1/1000ths. So we're going to say 51. All right. So actually what we really want is year 5. So we're going to go year 5. And we're going to go 500 and 1.06 to the 5th. That's going to be a bigger calculation. So I'm going to go back to the beginning. 500 times, and now we've got to do this 5 times. 1.06. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 669 and 11, the 2 doesn't round up, so 0.11. And I'm going to let you guys figure out year 10. Your calculator may work quicker than mine the way I'm doing it. If you have $200 to invest for 10 years, would you rather invest your money in a bank that pays 7% simple interest or in a bank that pays 5% interest compounded annually? Well, let's go ahead and figure this out. So $200 at 7% simple interest means we're going to make 0014. We're going to make $14 a year. So we have $200 that we start with plus $14 for 10 years. This is our simple interest, by the way. That's going to give us $200 plus 140. We're going to make $340 at simple interest for us. Or are we better off finding out at 5%? So what we want to know is what is the future value of 200, and we're going to be here in this 5%, that's 0.5 0.05. It's 5 cents on the dollar is what it's saying. So for every dollar we put in at the end of a year, we'll have $1.05 out. That's what that's saying. And what's going to happen after 10 years? And we're going to have to figure out what that value is. And I'm going to do that, and I will be back with you in a minute. Just upgraded the calculator. I feel so clever. So let's start by clearing our thing. And I have to work with the exponents first. If you remember PEMDAS, we have to do parentheses and exponents. So I've got to get 1.05 $1.05 to the 10th power. This says raise the displayed value to the power of the next value. So entered. So I'm going to put this, and that gives me the x value, and I want to do it to the 10th power. So now I'm going to fill in the y value, and I'm going to round this to something fairly easy. I'm going to use 1.63 for this. 1.63. And now that's fairly easy to figure out. I can do this one in my head. Double everything. I'm going to add 2 zeros. Double everything. 6, 2, carry a 1 is 3. And we're going to bump in 2 places. And so now here's a place where it's compound. But in this case, which one is going to make you happier? Let's go ahead and take a look. Let's compare with, find the two values we're comparing. 340 versus 326. And really, the reason why the simple interest rate beat the compound interest rate is because of something very simple. 2%, it's this, he's getting $1.07 for every dollar he puts in.